Hi everyone, I'm Zaira from Russia. Before I start asking my silly questions, can I ask for a favor? Can you please say on camera hello to our audience? But can you say it in Russian?
Yes! Sure. Yeah.
Привет, такое кино.
Привет,
такое кино.
Is it ta or такое?
Такое.
Ta, like a T.
Yeah,
Такое.
Такое
Такое
кино.
кино.
Sounds perfect.
What's the first again?
Такое.
Привет.
Привет.
Yeah,
Привет. Такое.
Привет.
Привет.
Такое кино.
Такое кино.
That's perfect.
What's до свидания?
Привет.
Oh, that's good. Hey?
Oh my God,
it's goodbye. You can say that in the end. That's really perfect.
Привет, такое кино.
Oh, you slacked there.
What?
Здравствуйте.
That's good as well. Oh my God, where did you get all that?
A long time ago.
Well, you studied Russian.
I am KGB.
Thought so. Yeah, you look like it. Anyway, guys, I want to start with AD if you don't mind. Your character, he's sort of this Englishman in New York, if you can call him. How does his Englishness translate to this American sort of reality? Does he belong? Does he feel like he belongs?
I don't think he really belongs. There's a sort of, Catherine and I were talking about it, it's this idea that I think quite in New York now and then, like it's a fast-paced city and people sort of look down and you're kind of, everyone has purpose. At the beginning of the film you see him arrive in New York and everyone's doing that and he's kind of looking up and inspecting New York almost as if it's like a sort of wildlife habitat.
Well, it is.
Yeah, he doesn't look like the typical tourist. He's not looking at the sights, he's looking at everything. It's really a special way, like he's studying the place.
How can you all describe your characters? But I want you to do it in, well, as full as you can, but also in the end just use 3 words that describe them best.
What was the question?
Okay, so Newt is a magizoologist. He has spent a year in the field and he arrives in New York with this case full of magical creatures. In 3 words, I would describe him as passionate, naughty, and curious.
I knew you were going to say curious.
Curious.
How about you, Ali?
Queenie is well, she's quite a dichotomy, but I guess I would say empathetic, loving, and delighted. Everything.
I play Porpentina Goldstein, and she is a recently demoted orar at Makusa and really loves her job and takes it hard that she's gotten this pretty intense slap on the wrist at work. I would describe her as devoted, guarded, and that's for Tina. What is it? Whatever the word is maybe the 3rd description for her. What is it?
It's my daughter. She says she loves me.
Oh. Loving.
Jacob Kowalski. Baker. Soldier. Lover.
Please let there be just a spin-off. That's the tagline.
Mustache. It's a movie.
Oh, he has a great mustache.
It's a great mustache.
But how would you pitch it if you had to tell people why it's good?
Oh, Eddie's the best at this.
No. Okay, so the thing that I would say is what I found like super exciting when I read the script was that it has, at moments it's a thriller, at moments it's incredibly dark, at moments it's like a high comedy from like a different era, at moments it's super romantic. It felt like all these different genres of films, all which independently I kind of love, and yet somehow J.K. Rowling in Fantastic Beasts had managed to kind of weave them all together in what felt like it within the context of the magical world that she creates, and it just felt unlike anything I'd read. Over to you, team.
Yes. Well, there's so much heart in it as well,
Yeah,
and so it carries you through. You see, there is this extreme sort of light and dark contrast between the different sort of storylines of the film. But there's like, in all of it, you really, despite the fact that yes, there are like massive, you know, massive sets and scenes and chases and things exploding and crashing and things, but like there's the humanity in all of these different characters. Some parts really break your heart because it feels really like just sad, and then sometimes you just feel like delighted. I want to change my word, by the way, because delighted, I don't feel like that's a good word.
Do you know what I thought of when you were saying? Where like what I think of is for Queenie is like Mary.
Mary?
Yeah.
I love that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Which one of those beasts do you like most, and which one of them do you think would make great pets?
No, the bow truckle is such a nice companion.
Yeah.
And easily transported. You know, it's sort of like the lapdog of magical creatures. You know,
Kind
like
of
you can bring it on the
needy
plane.
and, like, exactly. You can take it on a plane. It can pick locks. Always helpful.
Very
And
useful.
Akemi could be like a really good guard dog
Yeah.
because it could get really big and
That's
scare
true.
people. And all you
Yeah.
gotta do
And
is
actually, you could transport that
you
too.
just stick it in
Yeah.
your pocket.
Yeah. At the
Yeah.
same
And
point,
it
you
all
just
eats
always have to walk around with an insect
Right.
and a teapot.
Maybe it'll just find its own insects.
Yeah.
Just let it around.
Yeah.
You don't have to really put on a leash or anything.
We get really detailed about these things. It's maybe a little bit overwhelming. We know a lot about these creatures.
I bet you do. If you ended up in New York of that era, what would be the first thing you'd do, and where would you go? Because let's say it's such a great place and such a great time to be.
I'd go dancing.
I'll
Yeah,
do
dancing.
dancing too. I'm already
Absolutely. Go listen to
Jazz
some
clubs.
great jazz
in a
club and then
prohibition bar somewhere.
yeah, and then dance the night away.
Dan's imagining it right now. You can see it in his eyes. He's like, oh yeah, the dance club.
I might take in a little vaudeville first, because
Yeah.
I'd be so amazed to see that.
Great idea.
Yeah.
What a good night.
Vaudeville. The 21 Club. Was the 21 Club? It must have been open in the
Yeah,
20s.
probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was. And then dancing.
Yeah. I love the way he said vaudeville.
Vaudeville.
Suddenly you're like,
With 21,
oh, we
darling. We'll
found
have oysters.
Eddie, you, despite you being so ridiculously popular and celebrated as an actor, I know, come on, how dare you? It's your sort of first big, like, leading role in such a huge blockbuster. Do you sort of feel comfortable in these shoes, or is it a weird thing for you?
I feel like I have this thing that basically every job I do, I feel like it's the most challenging. Like with sort of Stephen Hawking, I was like, well, Stephen's going to watch the film, so there's like great expectation. And with making The Danish Girl, there were many people who have been so generous in helping me with that, to tell that story, and you cared what they thought. But then on this one, you feel like there's such a huge following of J.K.
like
Rowling fans that.
millions and
So basically, I've decided that each film you do, you basically go, no, this one's the hardest, you know. So, but they all come with their. So yeah, there's a lot of.
You don't pick the easy route, do you, Eddie?
Well,
You know?
do you know what? You tend not to pick anyway. So this idea that we all get to choose what we do as actors, you kind of wait to see if you get the part.
Looks like I have to wrap.
Yeah.
No more questions. No.
I think Dan should say goodbye.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Do svidania.
Oh my god, mate, that was brilliant.
That was perfect. Thank you so much, guys.